we just had a house approve, our owner approve our offer. We're about to buy a house. There's going to be another Airbnb. I'm going to try to share everything possible. The first step, I'm already familiar with this market, so I know my numbers. I know how much my overhead is going to be, and then I know obviously how much the house is worth, how much we're putting down, and how much the mortgage is going to be. So and most important, right, I know what the income is going to be. So, because I already know the market. Now, if you don't know the market, you can use Rabu, AirDNA, Price Labs if you have that service. But ultimately, what you want to do is go into Airbnb and actually punch in 3-bedroom home if that's what you're buying, 4-bedroom home, then okay, and see what is the competition, what do they look like, can you beat them, and then look at what's the nightly rate. Then you need to look at what is the occupancy rate. Go in, and what you do is you put your dates open. Like, you're just free, you're not putting specific dates, and then you can kind of get a feel for it, see what their next, click on a house and look are they available for the next month, do they have any bookings, what bookings, and then you can kind of start jotting that all down, and you can kind of see like where the average is going to be, and that's where a great number to put yourself at. In this case, it's 6,600 for us. For this property, we're expecting to generate an average of 6,600 a month, and so, and then obviously you need to make sure you have your profit margin, right? You want to have your profit, right? So this, our overhead with the mortgage and everything, we're looking at somewhere around, I don't know, about 3,500 to 4,000. That's really high. That's super high. It's more like 3,500. But just to keep the math simple, let's just say 4,000. So now what we want our profit margin, right? We want 50% of that. So if our overhead is 4,000, we take 50%, and then we add it to the 4,000. 50% of 4,000 is 2,000. So 4,000, which is our overhead, plus 50%, 2,000 equals 6,000. So we need this margin, right? We need the income to be 6,000. We're at 6,600. I know for a fact during the peak season we'll be higher than that. During slow season we probably be a little lower, what have you. This is not a market where you only get people during the summer or winter or whatever. We don't like those markets anyway. So the numbers made sense. There's cash flow, close. We'll keep you up to date on this new property. Stay tuned. Once we close, I'll send you pictures and videos of this property, and I'll show you how I'm going to turn it into a 5-bedroom to maximize. Super simple process.